surface fucking up in the sand,
So we checked into our cabin, got settled, and then Matt goes outside and he's like, Simon, I think I see the northern lights out there. We're right in the middle of this village where there's some light pollution, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can tell there's this faint green glow in the sky. So we take out the cameras, take a couple long exposures, and it's definitely the northern lights. So we grab the gear, hop in the car, drive, we try a couple spots, and we finally find our spot. This is it. To get to the spot where we took the photos, we kind of had to hop over these rocks through the water a little bit. And we were so enamored with the northern lights for like 3 hours, we didn't realize that the tide had come up and blocked our way back.
All right, so we fucked up and stayed out too long. Now we gotta cross.
All right.
It's cold and it's a little bit slippery, so careful. Woo! Woohoo! Oh, pretty deep too. Fuck, dude. Really deep.
Here it comes.
You good? You good? You good? Oh shit! Woo! Yeah,
Damn,
so
I don't know
cool.
how you got across with your camera, dude.
So we made it back, started drying our stuff off, and then got to bed and woke up pretty early the next day because we were ready to get going again. We had a long overnight hike that we were planning to do, but we wanted to do a shorter, quick hike in the morning. Through that valley is where we're going, as soon as I can figure out how to get off this rock.
Promise everything, hold on me. Promise everything will be fine. Hold on.
Made it. Pretty exhausted. There's a cool beach. At the end of it, I'll show you. We finished up that first hike a bit later than we had anticipated and then set off for the overnight hike. Our plan was to hike up to the Munkebu cabin and then the next day summit the tallest mountain in Lofoten called Hermandalstind. It rained so much and I was just so wet, tired, and hungry on that second hike that I didn't film anything. Actually, I did take a little bit of footage, but it was just with my phone. Ran into a stray cat on the trail in the middle of fucking nowhere.
We're about like 40 minutes into a hike and there's nothing out here.
Except a cat.
Cat wants some loving. Cat.
But we made it to the cabin after dark after a really difficult hike. Just arrived to the cabin. We're both fucking exhausted. I'm cooking some pasta. Need to get out of these wet clothes. Met some fellow travelers from Jerusalem and Germany. They gave us some whiskey. So we finished the hike, got back, our clothes were all wet. We almost died on the hike of hunger, at least I did. And we were warming up our clothes and then we went to bed. And then right as I go to bed, a helicopter shows up.
Dude, look at that. This surface fucking up in the sand,
Reach the cabin in the darkness.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Have a nice
So
trip.
sorry.
It's okay. Just contact her when you can.
Okay. Yeah.
Super. Have
Yeah.
a nice night.
Yeah. You too.
Good night.
Good night. Bye. Crazy. Did you take some pictures of it?
Oh yeah, I was videotaping the whole time.
Can I see?
Basically what happened was this German dude, Florian, hiked all the way to the summit, and then on his way back it started getting dark, and so he stopped at the cabin instead of making it all the way back. His girlfriend was expecting him to make it that night, and he didn't have any service to call her and let her know that he wasn't gonna make it back. So she called in the helicopter, and then they checked, and turns out he was okay.
Here we go again.
It just doesn't stop. This is the next morning. We made it to this cabin last night, Munkebu, and it's just pouring down rain. We spent all night trying to put our stuff by the fire and dry it, and about to go again. It's cold, wet, and rainy, but man, look at these views. That's where we're going. There. Look how sketchy this is right now. Going straight up that rock. Crazy slippery. We just made a decision to turn back. It's so wet. It's been raining all day. Just fucking look at that. Alright, let's walk. That hike was one of the most difficult things I've ever done, but it was so worth it. It's now on my bucket list to go back to Hermandelstein and summit that badass mountain on a dry day. After we made it back that night, we got some rest, and we took the next day to just rest a little bit and recover. We traveled around the island, got some cool pictures, got some cool footage, and we also jumped in the Arctic Ocean. It'll truly be the coldest moment of my life. Gotta get it on camera. We're about to jump into the Arctic Ocean. That's it. The rest of the trip was really awesome. We met a lot of cool people, locals and travelers. We summited a few more peaks, did a lot more hiking, relaxed when we needed to, and just saw the incredible views and soaked it in being in a place so far away from everything else. I didn't get a ton more cell phone footage from the rest of the trip. I'm gonna show you a few more of the hikes we did and just some of the incredible views that we had. If you have the chance to go to Lofoten, you should definitely check it out. It's really just an incredible, unreal place. That's our next peak of the day. Made it up to the top. Man, views are incredible.